Start your day the joyful way. It's your weekday morning talk show inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes. And now here's your host, the queen of joy herself, Jessica Dugas. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, January 25th, 2022. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and you are watching or listening to Project Joy Live. I am so excited to be here with you this morning. I am a little bit tired, but I did sleep better last night than the night before, though I was having some really vivid dreams last night. And I believe that dreams can signify different things. Sometimes I don't know what. I have the funkiest dreams on the planet, and I shared that back a couple of years ago when I came out with my affirmation cards, my oracle cards that I made. I shared that whole process came to me in a dream, and the dream actually made sense for once. That's how I knew that it was the real deal. So let me know if you're joining us live this morning or on the replay. Let me know if you are a person. Do you dream? Do you have good dreams? Do you have bad dreams? Do you have funky dreams that nobody can understand? Let me know, because I'm curious now what if everybody's like me and has the weirdest shit happen in their dreams. Let me know. So also bringing me joy this morning, I had a great interview with Laura Mazzata yesterday on Heal. It was fantastic. If you guys have not seen it yet, definitely check that out. Just look for Emerge Healing and Wellness, Emerge Healing and Wellness on Facebook. And I think she's playing it on Instagram and stuff as well. So be sure to check that out. Laura Mazzata from Emerge Healing and Wellness. Round of applause for her. We have been friends a long time in the social media space. She's been on my shows, I've been on her shows, and we always have such a good time. So special thanks to her for creating the space for that. And we talked about the healing power of storytelling. A lot of people think that storytelling is just telling stories, that there's not much to it, but it really can heal you on many different levels and also heal other people and then bring us together. That's the third portion. And that's how we heal the world, is being able to listen and understand each other and bring us together around the world, instead of finding things to separate us or what's wrong with us or what's different about us or why shouldn't we come together. And so great interview with Laura yesterday, definitely still on a high from that. What else is going on today? Still cold here in Alabama. Nothing new to report with that. Though it's not, I don't think as cold right now as it has been. I'm gonna look it up here in just a moment. So we're currently, we are 40 degrees. The low was 27 today. High is going to be 50. So maybe the people of Alabama will function a little bit better with that. You know what burns me up, though? Let me tell you what burns me up about this weather. It's going to be sunny and clear the whole week while we're having freezing temperatures. Okay. Down 21 degrees, 23 degrees, 28 degrees, all below freezing, right? The end of the next week, it's finally going to have some precipitation, but it's going to be warm. So there will be no snow. It will just rain. Why does it warm up when the precipitation is coming? That's my question. And then it's cold for no good reason any other day. Anyway, I digress. If you are here this morning, I would love for you to head over to the comment section. Let me know that you're here. Let me know where you're joining from. And of course, what is bringing you joy this morning? I see a couple friends over there in the comment box, and so we'll get to that in just a minute. I have been enjoying on my Facebook page, in my Facebook stories, doing a day in the life sort of thing. I started it yesterday. I mentioned that sometimes it's having to get in a little bit of a rhythm to be like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be sharing this, and I get my camera back out to go through that. So some of it's a little like, I don't know how vloggers do it all the time. there was a couple things that happened yesterday and I was like, oh, I forgot to record it. I missed it. And so then I just either had to forget it altogether or tell about it. But I've been having a good time with it and had a lot of fun yesterday. And then you kind of get in your head sometimes because last night, I'd gone out to do a few deliveries with Phil, and then I started getting a headache, and I was like, I need to come home and rest. And I was like, this is going to make for a crappy story. Like I have a headache. What am I doing with, what is this? What am I doing with my phone? No, I have a headache. Hello. I have a headache. And so I'm home and I got to share that. Like I'm in bed, I'm resting. And I had a great chat with Kevin Kiley yesterday, and he was filling me in on how amazing his music video recording went the other day. You guys stay tuned for that. It's going to be amazing. And we were planning for Throwback Thursday this coming Thursday. And then I made a really big decision, which I'm going to be sharing about just a little bit later in the show. And it is going to affect you all. It's going to affect you all. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to share a little bit about my why and what's happening and all of that good stuff. Oh, I just realized I didn't even turn on my light. Hold on. Oh, it's not plugged in. That's why. Can't turn on my light. So anyway, going to be sharing about that. I've got birthdays coming up for you guys. I have Double D's Chronicles coming up for you guys. So not a whole lot to report, but we are learning some lessons in the delivery world. And I have a really cool article to share with you guys about a guy that was honored up in Quincy, Massachusetts. And for doing benefit basketball games. I want to share about that. I think I already said birthdays we're going to do. Yeah. And it's going to be, and then we're going to take a look at Facebook. There's a public group that's there that has some really just positive vibes, positive stories, inspirational pictures and quotes and things like that. So if you need more goodness in your news feed, I'm going to be sharing about that Facebook group coming up here shortly. Let's see who's here this morning. We have Mr. Jackson here this morning, here with the double yawn happening. Miss Flanagan is here this morning from down in O-Town. Good morning, Miss Shelley. Good to see you. No lashes for Donnell this morning because he's yawning. He's still yawning over there. And he says, I must be honest, my bed is bringing me joy. The positioning of the pillows, the warmth of the comforter. I am happy and I am sad, Mr. Jackson. You are happy and I am sad. Why? Because I am not in my own bed of comfort. And two, I know that means that you will not be joining me today because you do not have your lashes on and you are in the bed. You're in the bed. Miss Brittany is here this morning. Grand Rising. Happy Tuesday, my friend. It is good to see you as always. Let me know. So Donnell has shared what is bringing him joy today. I need to hear what's bringing the rest of you joy this morning as we are enjoying this brisk Tuesday morning. So I've got a lot to share. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick break. We're going to be right back after this. And I'm going to share with you about a guy that was honored up in Massachusetts. So we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every month for exclusive programming, where we invite you to go beyond the breakthrough So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com. Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Today is Tuesday, January 25th, 2022. We have some cool birthdays happening today, by the way, guys, so stick around for that. So a couple of housekeeping things. Join our Breakthrough Show Network text community for show notifications, insider info, and special offers. Just text the word breakthrough to 256-685-7092 in the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico. Or if you are not in the US, Canada, and Puerto Rico, or you don't have a cell phone, whatever that may be, join our Discord server to chat with other guests, past guests, other fans, and hosts from the Breakthrough Show Network. Just go to bit.ly/Discord Breakthrough, bit.ly/Discord Breakthrough. Also, I want to invite you to head over to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button to share a moment of joy or gratitude live on air with me this segment. I would love to see your smiling face here this morning. Chime in on some of our hot topics and also grace the world with your joy. Okay. That's what we need to do. We need more of that in this world. Okay. So I was going to share with you guys an article that I found. I'm going to go over here and check this out. So it says Quincy resident honored by the Boston Celtics for charity basketball tournaments. Harold Mortel or Mortal, one of the two. Harold, bless his heart. Harold. In Quincy, Massachusetts, Mortel was honored with the Boston Celtics Hero Among Us Award for the charitable basketball tournaments he's been hosting for the last 5 years. Mortel also helps others off the court. His full-time job is at a Massachusetts General Hospital Cancer Center. You know, it's interesting. I feel like there are some people that are just drawn to a life of service. You see them doing these charity events, and then they also are, they're helpers, they're fixers, they're doers in their 9 to 5 kind of job. So and my grandmother was that way. She was just one of those people. So it's really beautiful to see this, that he's just helping all the time. So the Quincy resident was already raising money for charity before the pandemic hit. So when COVID-19 exacerbated financial woes, it was easy to pivot toward the new needs. Mortel has been organizing basketball tournaments on the East Coast for a little more than 5 years, he said in a recent interview. Mortel moved from the Philippines when he was 10 and said he hasn't forgotten his family and the community in, I think it's Bailon. I'm gonna guess, a town in Batangas, oh my gosh, if I can read this morning, region. The money he raises goes to people there and is distributed by his family for rice, canned goods, and other needs exacerbated by the pandemic. The money has helped more than 700 families. I try to get the stuff that they need just so that they can survive, he said. The Philippines has recorded more than 3 million cases of COVID, and more than 50,000 people had died. So that's awesome that he's helping his hometown, even though he is here in the States now. He loves basketball. He loves, also organizes tennis tournaments. And this is why he was passionate about organizing these events. So there he is out there on the court being honored. And that's amazing. We just love everything that Harold is doing in the world, and we appreciate his service to humanity. I think that's amazing. I love reading stories like that because, listen, we've got plenty of stories around the world about lousy things going on. I love to share stories of people that are doing amazing things in the world. Good morning. My dad is here this morning and happy to report that he is feeling a little bit better. Yes, my brother Gregory is like that. He's always doing amazing things, organizing stuff out on Wadmalaw Island in South Carolina. I have shared his articles and stuff here on the show before, so he's definitely one of those people as well. And it's always good to see people, like I said, that have kind of a heart for that. So, where I actually found this article this morning was in a group that I found on Facebook. So, we're gonna do our little social media bit this morning of where we can find joy on Facebook. All right. So I have shared before that the reason we are doing this social media series is because I hear a lot of whining out there about how horrible social media is and how it's not always joy that's found on there. And to me, and I've shared this before, you need to put in the effort to make a great timeline for yourself, no matter what social platform you're on. And one of the ways that I am contributing and helping you guys to do that is pointing out great places for you to find positivity. So, this is a public group I found, so you don't even have to technically join it. It's public and you can see everything in it. It boasts 5,600 members. It's called Positive News, Uplifting Stories, and Inspirational Pics and Quotes. And that is what it is. There is great pictures. This is where I found the article about Harold and the Boston Celtics. There is tons of pictures. Oh, and I love this. I love this one post that I saw this morning. Some days I post from a place of wisdom and experience. Some days I post as a means of self encouragement, aiming to remind myself of who and what I am. Don't let the internet fool you. We're all just regular people behind these screens in search of hope, humor, and a smidge of inspiration. And I love that. And it also reminds me I saw do you guys know the actress Jenna Elfman? So I saw a comment on one of her posts that she made on her Facebook page. And someone was asking if she was managing her own page now. This is something you guys need to know. Even non-verified pages, even there are people who just have a business, whatever. There's a lot of people that are not even managing their own pages. Okay. That's not them commenting. It's not them coming up with the content to post. It is not any of that. It is somebody else. And so we need to keep that in mind too as we're scrolling through social media and seeing certain things. It might not even be something that, you know, that they planned on putting or wanted to put. It's somebody else doing it. So something to keep in mind. So lots of positivity in this group. And I've seen this article before. So good. A wrong text leading to a long lasting friendship. But it's all great positivity, great memes, sayings, quotes, prayers, lots of articles. Fantastic place to be. So shout out to everybody over at Positive News, Uplifting Stories, and Inspirational Pics and Quotes public group on Facebook, and great work that you're doing there in the world. So I just love that we can choose to find positivity on social media. All right, what else is going on in y'all's world this week? We have no, we have nothing this week. I lie. I make up things. I am so pumped and excited to be back on the screen with Kevin Kiley this Thursday night for Throwback Thursday. I think we're gonna have so much fun. And it's so nice to be back and doing stuff with him. I'm psyched. Music video that is coming out. We've been loving some Ghosted music video for quite some time. We've been loving some Ghosted, but it's time, Kevin. It's time for a new music video. So I have to figure out. I'll find out for you guys. I'm sure we'll talk about it on Thursday's Throwback Thursday show of when that music video will be coming out, and we'll see the timeline. I know that they just recorded the whole thing. They had a 14-hour day, I think he said a couple days ago. So we're really excited to hear about that. But I'm thrilled to be coming back with Kevin, and lots more amazingness coming on. And don't forget, you guys, I still have an important Breakthrough Show Network announcement coming up for you guys at the end of the show today as well. Let's do some Double D's Chronicles. I got a lesson today that we've been learning through our delivery service adventure. And here we go. Double D's Chronicles is the story of two Dugases, delivering on a delivery service. Don't forget, names have been changed to protect the innocent. So yesterday was a slow day. It was a slow day. Okay. So we clocked in and in 2.5 hours had just gotten our second order to deliver. That's a long time for little tiny orders. And yesterday was one of those things. I even said on my Facebook story yesterday, tip your drivers well because for a few reasons. Number one, they don't get paid much at all. And people might think, oh, they're getting the delivery fee, so I don't need to tip. That delivery fee barely covers your gas. Okay. Your gas and your maintenance on your car. So tip your drivers for number one, that reason of not being paid well. But number two, the fact that a lot of times we're sitting and waiting for orders and we don't get paid to sit and wait for orders. So, for example, if we have a $2.99 driver commission, okay, that's the gas money, $2.99, and then someone tips $3, okay, that's now, what are we at, math people this morning? $5.99. Okay, and that is the only order that we've had in 2 hours. We just got paid a little less than $3 an hour. Okay. And take out the gas part of that, we got paid a little less than $1.50 an hour. Okay. So when people, like, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to work for myself. This is going to be great. We're going to be paid a shit ton of money, whatever it is. That's not always the case. Okay. Yes, you can make good money. There are nights when we've done really, really well, but there are a lot of days like yesterday where it's like nothing. So tip your drivers well, people. And listen, we don't have a lot of people that watch the show locally here, so that's fine. But I'm starting to a lot of the delivery places really should think about like a different process maybe for their drivers and how they're compensated and all of that. Like listen, my husband and I come up with all these ideas when we're on the road of things that could be done and how it could be improved and all of that good stuff. So we've got all of these ideas. And one of the things that we've noticed is the difference between different delivery services. So the ones with the dispatch system, where they're assigning you orders and you go to wherever you're assigned, you don't have a lot of control over that. I shared yesterday on my Facebook story, we go across the bridge, across the Tennessee River several times, sometimes different bridges. A day, and that's a lot of gas, right? Like, it's a lot of gas, and the driver commission only gets increased if where you're delivering to is far from where you're picking up from. That's a new realization that I had yesterday. So if we just drove 10 miles to get to the delivery or the pickup place, that does not increase your driver commission. The only thing that is increased is if the drop off is 10 miles from where you picked up. How's that for a realization? But the systems where you're being paid out for like you're getting to choose your orders, a lot of times that's based on wherever you're at in the moment. So it'll give you orders based on wherever you are, and that's a lot less gas going out anywhere, right? Because you're already in the area. So we're having all of these realizations, a lot of epiphanies happening. And I am learning very quickly. Here's another thing. Some systems do not let the customer update their tip. So if you gave stellar, so I think about when I go to a restaurant, right? And I already plan on giving 15 to 20% to my waiter, waitress, if, of whatever my bill is. I already plan on that. But if I receive stellar customer service, if I have an amazing time with the waiter or waitress, I will increase that. Sometimes a lot. I've tipped upwards of 50 to 75% to waiters and waitresses before if they've really gone above and beyond. And so I go in with the intention of always tipping 15 to 20%, and then I increase that exponentially if it's amazing service. Well, a lot of delivery platforms do not give the opportunity for the customer to increase the tip. Last week, we had a gentleman who had COVID, and because he's the only reason I knew that is because he texted us and was like, I will not be coming to the door. Please leave it at the door. I will not be answering the door until you are safely back in your vehicle. Thank you so much, sir, for that, by the way. Appreciate you not wanting to give us the cooties. So when we were communicating with him, we said, we really hope you're feeling better. He actually went as far as to call the platform that we were delivering from and said, we would like to increase our tip, because that was the only way to do it. But so many people are not going to do that. And if the platform doesn't offer an easy way for customers to tip, they're not going to do it. They're not going to typically go that extra. They're going to even know, hey, I can call to update whatever tip, right? So what we're finding though is, remember I shared yesterday, I also shared this in my Facebook stories of my day in the life that I've been doing, that I write personalized notes to every customer. Well, the other platform that we deliver from that does have an opportunity to update tips in the app that they're using, those notes are paying off. Last night, my husband had a $17 order, left one of my notes because I was at home with the headache. He went out with Clay. Left one of my notes that I already had pre-written out for when I can't be there. And he upped it. It was a $30 order after that, because he appreciated the hot food, appreciated the customer service, appreciated the nice little note. And so occasionally we have a diamond in the rough. So this segment of Double D's Chronicles is dedicated to all of the customers who go above and beyond to recognize that delivery people do not get paid well, that it is not an easy job, and to recognize the extra effort that some of us are putting into our very personalized Double D's delivery service. So thank you to all of the fabulous customers out there. We love you and we appreciate you. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with what do we have this morning? We have birthdays, and then we're going to have a very important announcement and a little bit of a why behind that announcement, and lots of good stuff. But don't forget, if you'd like to pop on really quickly before the end of the show, you can go to projectjoypodcast.com and click the Join Live button to share a moment of joy or gratitude live on air. Let's get hungry with Beviva Foods. Listen, you guys need to go visit our friends over at Baviva Foods. Go to bavivafoods.com and don't forget to use the code BREAKTHROUGH to get yourself a discount and get your hands on some of that purple granola. Some of my favorite. They also have, oh my gosh, I wish I had one in front of me right now. I need to keep one on my shelf for moments like this. They have little cereal cups of granola. And inside, it's an all-in-one thing. You have the cereal, the granola in the cup, and then there is a little packet of their purple oat milk powder. And all you do is add water to that, and it makes your purple. It's literally purple oat milk because it's made with purple sweet potatoes. Super healthy for you. It's not dyed or anything like that. And then you have granola, and it has the little tiny. Anybody obsessed with little things like I am, brings me so much joy. This little teeny tiny you unfold the spoon and it's a little, oh my God, it's so cute. Go get yourself a cereal cup, bavivafoods.com. You will thank me and you're welcome in advance. Okay, so listen, we've got birthdays today that I want to share really quickly this morning. Today, as I mentioned, is January 5th. I am excited because today is Alicia Keys' birthday. I just love Alicia Keys. I love her music. I love her piano playing. Keys, get it? Keys. Okay. Um, she's fantastic. So we wish a very happy birthday to Miss Alicia Keys. We also have, and this particular birthday goes out to my daughter Margine, who is obsessed with the Vampire Diaries. So today's birthday from the Vampire Diaries is Michael Trevino that plays Tyler Lockwood. Any Vampire Diaries fans out there, let me know. Michael Trevino, happy birthday to him. Today also is the incomparable Etta James' birthday. I just incredible singer, passed away in 2012. So Etta James, it would have been her birthday today. Do you guys know who Etta? You guys know who Etta James is, right? At last, my love has come along. Yes, that Etta James. Okay. Also, we have the feminist novelist, an amazing writer, Virginia Woolf. Her birthday would have been today. And she passed away, of course, long time ago in 1941. But I hear so many people, I need to read something of hers. Virginia Woolf, a novelist, died in 1941. So there's a rapper that's birthdays today. I swear to God, I thought it was Ludacris. It is not Ludacris. It is Jordan Stevens, 29, rapper. I think he's from the UK, maybe. But he looks just like Ludacris. You guys, here, hold on. I'm gonna share this because I was having a whole moment with this here this morning. I thought it was Ludacris. Swear to God. I was just like, not you Ludacris now, but like a young Ludacris, like maybe like a 16-year-old Ludacris. Hold on a minute. My computer is all, here we go. Here we go. All right, look at this guy here. Okay. Doesn't he look like maybe like a 15-year-old Ludacris? But he's actually 30, does not look 30 at all. But there we go. His birthplace is England. He's a rapper. I don't know. He's part of the hip hop duo Rizzle Kicks. I don't know who that is. But yeah, looks like I had to do a double take for a minute. I'm like, is that Ludacris' son? No, it's not. It's not. I don't know. I don't know. I was just having a whole moment with that. But it looks like it could have been like maybe if there is a movie about Ludacris' life, he could play Ludacris. Anyway, on my Facebook page, Linda Arzamarski's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Miss Linda. Love some Miss Linda. So really short birthday list today, and we are going to have some fun with that. And why is my battery? Oh, there we go. My battery almost died, you guys. It was not all the way plugged in. All right, here we go. Here's our birthdays for today. Short list, and here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alicia Keys, Michael Trevino, Etta James, Virginia Woolf, and Linda Arzamarski. Happy birthday to you. Yay. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Like Alicia Keys watches this show, girl, I will call you later and we will go out. Hope you guys have an awesome day. And now, without further ado, let me find my little, I need my, first of all, we need some applause for that birthday. There we go. So I have my important announcement for this morning. Here we go. My important announcement. So yesterday I had a whole epiphany. We have been through some shit in the last year. A lot. Personally, as a family, lots of transitions within the Breakthrough Show Network, lots going on. And I have just been sort of rolling with it and not really giving myself credit, I guess, for how much there has been and how beautifully we've navigated it despite the challenges. But it's also been really exhausting. And I can tell because lately my body has been like, girl, sit down. First I pulled my calf muscle and then I started dealing with more headaches and lots of things going on. And not giving myself credit, not giving myself a break. And faster than I'd like to admit, the premiere of the Breakthrough Show was coming up. Now, this show, Throwback Thursday, the new show My Way that's coming out. Live shows are easy for me. I show up, I do my job, it's done. But the namesake show, the Breakthrough Show, is something that is done a certain way. It is recorded, it is beautified, it is edited because it is the namesake show of the Breakthrough Show Network. It is something that I have since day one, even when it wasn't a recorded show, put my whole self into. And it was something that was just it's a challenge to get it all out there and in a way that I feel really good about. And so the premiere of the Breakthrough Show the last couple of years has always been that first week in February. It's the week of my birthday. And this year it happened to fall on my birthday. And so I thought this is going to be great. But the closer it has gotten, the more stressful it has become because ever since my husband lost his job in December, it has been just a challenge with everyday life. There's been a lot of really great, joyful, positive things, but we haven't had a set schedule. We haven't had a lot of the grounding things that were our life before. And so our life has changed quite a bit. And it has been challenging, to say the least, to keep up with a lack of schedule, with a very busy schedule for what we have to do, and a very physical one to which my body is not responding the most positively. So when I come home and I'm exhausted, I have not been able to even spend, the energy that I have left on anything else. Like, I seriously need to sleep. I need to rest. And the last couple nights have really been proof of that. So yesterday I had a beautiful conversation with our premier guest on the Breakthrough for the Breakthrough Show for season 6, Katerina Stomska. She's been a past guest on the show. The second guest coming up is going to be Ivander Carlson, which this is all breaking news, you guys. But I had a great conversation with Kat, and she was like, do you need anything else from me? And I'm looking at the calendar and I'm like, I was supposed to have you this graphic last week, and there's so much going on. And I wish I just had an extra month. And I took a second and I looked at the calendar, and next month the dates fall exactly as February does. And and so March 4th will actually be the first Friday, and same as February. And the next one will be the 11th, the same as February. And so it all happens to fall like that. And I said, you know what? I need to give myself a month. My husband's starting his new job in a couple of weeks, and we're all tired, and I need to give my body a break from the stress. And we are going to officially change the premiere date of season 6 of the Breakthrough Show. And I'm going to give myself a break. Why? Because I need it. I deserve it. Everybody deserves that's involved with the show deserves for the show to be at 100%. And I'm the boss, damn it. So I made the decision. I called the Jacksons. I left a message for Shiraz. I called Kevin Kiley. I, left a message for Kat and Ivinder. And I said, this is what we're doing. And so the decision has been made. The premiere of season 6 of the Breakthrough Show has been rescheduled to Friday, March 4th, 2022. Same kind of thing, Friday. Same time, 12 p.m. Central Time, same date, even the 4th. Just pretend it never said February, and now it says March. So that's what we're doing. That is our big announcement that is going on right now. The premiere of the Breakthrough Show is being rescheduled from Friday, February 4th, which was my birthday. Now I get a day off on my birthday. Isn't that nice? Except for Project Joy. I'll be here for Project Joy for the morning of my birthday. And rescheduled to Friday, March 4th. Okay? That's what we're doing. Does everybody understand? Have we got the memo? Have we received it? We're going to put out the graphic for that on social media coming up. But that's what we need to do. We need to have time in order for me to keep things afloat, keep things running. I need to not have an overflowing plate like I have now. And I need to have some sense of normalcy in my life, damn it. Okay. So that's what we're doing. But everything else is still on schedule. I will still be here. All of the live shows are still here and in charge and good to go. So I will be here with Kevin Kiley this Thursday. Shiraz will still be there next Monday. My Way will still be premiering on February 8th. Divine DNA, unless they tell me differently, will still be premiering on Wednesday, February 9th. And all the live shows are good to go. Okay. So it's just the Breakthrough Show, my beautiful baby that we're doing breakthroughs around the world, needs to have a little time to rest and have a little facelift. And we'll be back on March 4th. All right. So that's what we are doing with that. That's all I have for you today for the joy this morning. I hope that you found something to bring you joy in the show today. I want to thank everybody for watching or listening wherever you are in the world. And I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day, and take a break once in a while. You deserve it. We'll see you next time. You've been tuned in to Project Joy Live with Jessica Dugas, your weekday morning talk show, inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes only on the Breakthrough Show Network. Binge all past episodes of Project Joy at projectjoypodcast.com. Until next time, help us spread the joy by sharing this episode, and we'll see you soon.